Billy Lynn's long half-time walk.
Oh, he will fucking go. Oh well.
What the fuck?
I'm interested. Oh,
All right.
For someone that's not that hyped about this film, what's it about?
no,
That's
it's
what I'm
not
hoping.
about, I don't give a shit about the film. I give a shit about how it was filmed.
That's why I'll tell you.
This is what fascinates
So
me.
the main character is called Billy Lynn. He's a newcomer called Joe Alwyn. Yeah,
Billy Lynn?
he's actually called Billy Lynn.
Oh,
Well, actually,
yeah.
he's not. He's called William Lynn.
Oh, that's fucking shit.
It's
But,
already gone.
Yeah, he's called William Lynn.
him.
And basically, him and his team, Bravo Squad, have come back from a tour of Iraq, and they are on a tour of the USA, having like a celebration tour, and they have arrived in Texas, where everything's bigger in Texas and slightly more
I
racist.
recognise this. Is this the one with
Kristen Stewart.
No! No!
Chris Tucker,
No!
Garrett Hedlund,
No!
Makenzie, Leigh, Vin
No!
Diesel,
Are you
Steve
talking about
Martin.
actors, actresses, or
No!
Ang Lee,
No!
Bombs.
Is it John Cena in it?
No.
No.
Oh! Why?
John Cena hasn't been in a film for like a
Are
year.
you thinking of Vin Diesel?
You're thinking of Vin Diesel, aren't you?
Vin Diesel!
Oh, okay.
John
John Cena's in a new film with someone and I couldn't tell, and it's set in like a war or something, and I was just like, I got so confused. So yeah, John Cena or Vin
Wait,
Diesel.
can we not like write over that? Can we just John Cena to Vin Diesel?
No, you
They're
can't,
both
because Vin
big guys.
Diesel's lovely. No, have you not seen this
You
video
get
when
it.
he sang Rihanna's Stay? I was tearing up, man. I was fucking crying. He was so cute, but now he's just being really creepy, and I don't know how to take that.
He was creepy in Triple X. Vin Diesel.
I got family.
Oh god, that trailer was like the day before 50 Shades, and it's not called The Fate of the Furious anymore, I don't think. Unless that was the original title.
I think it's called that in America. It's called Fast and Furious 8. Yeah.
The Fate of the Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, Billy Lynn. Yeah,
Let's
it's
keep this going.
It's yeah. We'll keep that. We'll go away from that. So yeah. So it's told through the perspective of Bravo Squad. They just lost on their last tour, and this is all what the film centres on. On their last tour, they lost Lieutenant.
Sit up because you're not. I can't.
Oh yeah, all right.
Doesn't sound right. Go on. Keep going.
They lost their Lieutenant Bream, played by John Cena, and
Is it actually? No, I'm so confused now.
Yeah.
Is it
played by Vin Cena or John Diesel. John, that sounds like a porn name, doesn't it?
John
John Diesel?
Played by Vin Diesel. They lost him in their last mission, and in that mission, Billy was a bit of a hero because Vin Diesel got hit and he ran out into enemy fire and saved. Well, he didn't save him, but he basically, he acted like a hero, and so he's the focus of like the heroes worship. And they're coming on at a halftime show in the Texas big football game. And they're doing like a celebration stuff, and they go in, and essentially throughout this film, it's him from going into the stadium to the end of the halftime walk, where it's him flashing back to parts of his Iraq experience, and told through his eyes. Like it's all told, like a lot of it's told through perspective. Like characters will look at him or other characters who are speaking and like speak to them, like a perspective thing. And it's all told. A lot of it's told through flashback, and all the while there's the story of him suffering from PTSD because obviously being in the war, you would have like a lot of people suffer from that. And his sister who was involved in abuse. She's like Kristen Stewart, and she's helping him. She wants him to sort of quit the military, and all the while of that, he falls in love with a cheerleader he meets, and he has to sort of decide if he's going to quit the military or stay with the military. So there's a lot going on.
Yes, it sounds like a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. But
I can't believe Vin Diesel dies in this.
yeah, he does.
I'm sad now.
Sadly,
I've
he
not
does.
seen this
But
yet.
it's a
Oh.
valiant death. Like
Is it?
he tells everyone. He puts a firm hand on everyone's shoulder and says, "I love you." And then he runs out and gets shot immediately.
Well, he's straight away. Like,
Like within like 5 seconds.
well,
Like he takes cover, he gets off a couple of shots and he gets shot.
No, like does he say "I love you"? Then he runs and gets shot. Or...
No, like he says "I love you" to every one of the squad members. Then he runs away and then he gets shot. It's not like instant. No, there's a bit of space. He's a badass and then he dies. You can't kill off Indy. He has a badass death as well. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's badass. But then, yeah, the big selling point of this film is the fact
it's
that it's
unwatchable.
filmed.
It's unwatchable.
It's supposedly unwatchable because it's filmed in 120 frames per second, which is basically real life.
Yeah,
and it's extremely uncomfortable to watch. So people had said.
Wait, I don't get it.
frame rate.
Right, so obviously, you know how a lot of films have the cinematic look and they don't have like the quite real look. Well,
Yeah.
this is basically what a film would look like if it was filmed with a home video camera, like in reality.
Or like Cloverland.
Cloverfield.
You know, that's
Field,
handheld.
Cloverfield.
That's a handheld film.
Okay, so I
Like-
don't get it.
It's frame rate. The standard is 24 frames per second, but this is filmed at a very high frame rate, which is unusual, and it makes everything look very real. And it's I can't really show you without images. It's hard to describe. But yeah,
Is this like Digifilm stuff that I'm not gonna get?
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay.
It
Yeah.
just looks
But-
like ultra realistic.
Yes,
So
it's frighteningly like.
so like if this was a film, like this would be 120 frames per second.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to
Well,
talk
that
as long
doesn't
as
seem so bad. Then why is it unwatchable?
It's hard to describe without watching, but you'll notice it straight away. There's no motion blur. There's no nothing. It's just
What's
it's
a motion
real.
blur?
It's hot. Like in
Yeah.
like soap operas, the way they're filmed.
Here's a screen grab, Steph. This is how realistic it is
Okay.
when it starts to load up.
So
But yeah,
like 10
that's the
seconds.
main selling point of the film. And I didn't see it in the frame rate that it's been screened in.
Which will probably annoy Ang Lee.
Yeah, which will probably it's irritating that. But I saw it in the
He's gonna be
intended.
He's gonna be angry.
You wouldn't like it when he's angry. but yeah, I'm not proud of that one.
Oh god.
It's a Stewart Lee joke. It's gonna be so.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, that's cool.
But yeah, but it's yeah, and obviously there's been a lot of talk about whether that was about critics saying it is too off-putting that to walk out and stuff like that. And while I don't get why people would walk out, I did find it quite off-putting. I really did. Like I thought at times it indeed was very strange to look at, and I started to like, do you know when like something's like when your eyes are too close to the screen
Yeah.
and you have to
No.
squint a little bit.
That's
what I felt like at
with
times.
VR. Like I don't like it's the screen's too close to your
Okay,
thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what I
Right,
mean.
so let me get this straight. Because the film is too realistic, as in, like, maybe you're watching the news or something.
It's like watching a home video or the news or something like that. It's super real.
Is it like
like-
watching the news?
It's like watching a live stream without any buffering or like delay or something like that. It's really really uncomfortable
Right, so why did they change the frame rate for the UK?
because they didn't think the audience would go down well. I think it's something to do with it'll be to do with the studio. I don't know the exact reasons.
I just think that's pretty pointless then. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
they-
Ang Lee's not going to be happy.
the
It's compromising his vision, isn't it?
exactly, like they're taking his direction away. He wanted it
But yeah,
to
because
be.
he wanted it to be super real because it's the reality. It's
It's
about
a reality
the
of what
realities of
it's
war.
reality of what anyone in the military would face.
Yeah,
Like I don't get that. Like if it'll be like I'll be like
yeah.
demanding to see it in his in like his originality. Like I have
Yeah.
seen the trailer. Like I saw that trailer like on YouTube like a, when it was out, and I didn't feel uncomfortable. Is that in the same rate? Is it in the same frame rate?
Yeah.
You sure?
What is it? What that?
The trailer. Yeah. Does it say like this is 120 frames per second? Or
Yeah, it should do. It should be.
it should be.
Go check
Let's have a
then.
look.
Check.
Yeah. Because sometimes just YouTube don't. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, it's in super real quality. That's the thing. Like but yeah, get that up. When it goes the one where he's doing the salute. Yeah, but the thing is with this film, like it I didn't put us off watching it. Like I never felt like the urge to look away. I just had the sort of that slight uncomfortableness in my eyes. So I did see where people were coming from. But yeah, it's a really really interesting film, and I think it's a really really good one as well because it is a film about war, which we haven't really, which I haven't seen come from in this angle before. Because Billy Lynn is a 19-year-old and he's a very young character, and he's coming from a place where, I mean, all of his squad are very young. You know, the first 5 minutes are basically them bantering on, talking about random crap while they're preparing to go to the parade. And like I said, the whole film is their trip to the parade and the parade itself, while Billy Lynn flashes back. And the fact that it sort of siegs its way through these makes it for a very interesting flow. Sorry?
Sieg's not a word, it's segue.
That's segue, yeah. It segues.
Siegs. Did you just say
It
Siegs?
says Sieg.
Yeah, well, the way it segues through.
And you know, antithesis
Yeah.
isn't antithesis. It's antithesis.
Alright,
So I just
Right.
that's,
thank you.
Do you not know your words?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
That's only a couple.
You said antithesis. It's
antithesis. Yeah.
antithesis.
Possible 3D. Fuck.
Is it 3D?
Yeah, 3D.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's
he's
real, man.
he's a very interesting character because while you see these struggles from Vietnam, you see his struggles back in home because he's a virgin, he's never had a girlfriend, and his sister's constantly pressing him.
How? No.
To make the move.
How is that funny?
And,
What?
You just started laughing.
No, it's just like.
well, no, it's a big plot point.
Oh, it's
like,
a big plot point. It's a
yeah,
big plot.
his sister's like constantly pressing him like through text to like to like go and talk to one of the cheerleaders or
Alright,
something, like make
fair,
something
fair
happen.
enough. I just thought that was like
Yeah,
just
like
a little
and
thing
because
that you
like,
just
I mean,
kinda
his
put in.
sister's the
Right,
exact
okay,
reason
fair enough.
why his sister's the exact reason why he signed up for the military, because his sister's husband was being abusive, and he basically beat him up. And that's why he said he wouldn't press charges and if he signed up for the military, so that's why Billy went to the military. And yeah, it's a genuinely really really interesting film filled with great performances. I think it's a great first a great breakout performance by Joe Alwyn. Really solid supporting cast. Steve Martin plays a sort of the slimy owner of the football team who was the one who brought the Bravo squad to this football stadium. And yeah, it's got some really really it's a solid film, really well done. I think a lot of the criticism towards this film is that it felt a little half-baked, but I don't think, for me, that's what the problem was, because while it doesn't have a lot like more interesting to say that we haven't seen in films done better, I think the fact that it's told through the eyes of someone very young in a very human way, it makes it all the more powerful, because being filmed in that ultra-real frame rate, you really get the feel of, wow, this was a really horrific experience that messed him up, because it's little details, like he gets set off by a firework at the show, and like that relates to him hearing a tank blast go off and stuff like that. It's the little things that make you feel like this is a really human character, and you really relate to him and his struggle within the film and in his experiences, and it's all the better for it, and I would definitely recommend it.
Do you think that this film could be like maybe one of the contenders in the awards pool?
It was supposed to be before.
Yeah, it
before,
was tipped.
Before anybody saw it, everyone thought
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe it will be, but like, nah, not anymore. The buzz has all died off.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's amazing by any means, but I do think it's a really good film, because the experiment for me pays off, and it's got a great script filled with good performances from the whole cast. I think it feels like a solidly fleshed out film, and Billy Lynn as a character is really really interesting.
I like the name Billy Lynn.
Yeah, William Lynn.
Billy
William
Lynn.
Lynn.
What a lad.
What a lad.
What a lad. Can he be
Yeah.
part of the lad? Can he be part of the lads now?
Yeah.
Everyone's welcome.
I was not expecting Vin Diesel to pop up when I saw him. He just kind of shows up because like
Cena.
yeah, yeah, he just kind of shows up.
No, but what's that film with John Cena and that guy? Who's that guy I'm on about? He's the one that married that one that directed that first 50 Shades film. He's in Age of Ultron. Aaron Taylor Johnson. That's it.
Film with him.
Yeah, he's got a film with John Cena. I'm being serious. And then like John Cena's like lying out in like some
The
random.
last two films I can remember him being in were Trainwreck and Sisters.
No, right. Just search IMDb. Search
He was
John.
in a film called 12 Rounds a while back. That was good.
Search John Cena. He's in a film with Aaron Taylor Johnson. I'm being serious.
We'll have to have a look
It's
at that.
not me on. It's not me on like high or something. I'm being serious. I have seen this. I've seen the trailer and I was like, holy shit.
It's called The Wall.
Ha! See, I was right.
Ah,
Oh,
it's upcoming though.
It's Doug Liman who made the first Bourne film.
Yeah.
And Edge of Tomorrow, so that'll be interesting.
But yeah,
See, that looks good because John Cena's in it, and I do have like a kind of a girl crush on John Cena. But then I gotta have
Everybody has a go.
everyone has a crush on John
yeah,
Cena.
but it's not as big as Randy Orton because I do feel like Randy Orton like needs to dump his wife and just come with us. Like, just saying.
By all accounts, he's meant to be a bit of a dick though, Randy Orton. So.
I don't care. He's still hot.
Yeah.
And I'm basically a bitch as well, so we'll get on him nicely. And Roman
Yeah.
Reigns as well, but apparently Roman Reigns as a kid. I am
Nobody likes Roman
talking about
now,
wrestling
so-
if you guys have no idea what I'm on
Yeah.
about.
Doesn't matter.
Seeing as I'm like not doing any of my dissertation, I've decided I'm just gonna watch like wrestling to the end of my days.
Fair enough.